Hello Year 4. Today we are looking at pronouns again and determiners. Your task is to read the reminder, which I'm going to look at in the next slide, so that you can, I'll just move this out of the way, so you can remember the difference between a determiner and a possessive pronoun that we looked at yesterday. So it might be helpful to watch my lesson 1 again. It is quite confusing trying to teach pronouns and determiners via Zoom and not face-to-face in class. So bear with me on that one. I hope you have understood something yesterday. So look at the marriage picture and then read the marriage sentences. Find a few examples of pronouns and possessive determiners in this writing, and a few examples are done for you. Then I want you to look at the picture of the prince, read the prince sentences and rewrite the sentences choosing pronouns and possessive determiners to help your writing flow. And then share your work with me or Miss Boardman. Move the PowerPoint along. So the pronoun list from yesterday, possessive pronouns, possessive determiners. Remember, the pronoun replaces the noun, but the possessive determiner tells you who owns that, but you have to have the noun next to it. So it's my car, your book, his bed. Okay, so, but you could say that book is mine, so that would be the pronoun. The determiner is that is my book, because the book is a noun and it's still there. So we've got the personal pronouns, it's I, you, he, she, which is the subject, and then the object is me, you, him. But again, I want to discuss that with you at a later point, and it's face-to-face, because all I want you to know now is the difference between the personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, and the possessive determiners. That's your objective. So reminder, remember, determiner or possessive pronoun, it is his mess, the mess is his. Okay, so his is a possessive pronoun, it replaces the noun. It is his mess is a determiner because mess is still there. His mess, it's next to the noun. So let's look at the bottom. The basket is mine. So baskets has been replaced. This is my basket. Mine is a possessive pronoun. So the basket is Mashika's. It is my basket. My basket, the basket's a noun. My is a determiner. So let's have a look at this picture of the marriage story from The Princess and the Pea by Rachel Isadora. It's called The Marriage Story because it's a picture of their wedding. So let's have a look at that picture and then see if we can write sentences about it. We're going to read sentences about that. So in here, we have the pronouns in red and the possessive determiners in green. It's been done for you for the prince, and I want you to have a look at the princess and the couple to see if you can spot the determiners or the pronouns. So let's have a look at the prince. The prince is wearing a marriage bow. This is a wide sleeve gown. It is golden and his sleeves are emerald green. They end in richly patterned cuffs. It has red and gold stripes and he's wearing bright coloured shoes. They are making soft and bright fabric. He has a cloak over his back. It is brown and orange and it is trimmed with green block work pattern. His head is topped with an orange cuffy cap. It has snowflake patterns and they are a soft yellow colour and they stand out from the hat. So let's have a look at the beginning of the sentence. So the prince is wearing a marriage bow. This is a wide sleeve gown. It is golden. So it is replaced the gown. Well done. And his sleeves are emerald green. His possessive determiner, his replaced the prince, and it's possessive determiner because it's next to the noun, which is the sleeves. They end in richly patterned cuffs. They, the sleeves. It has a red and gold stripes. It is describing the cuffs. Well done. He is wearing bright coloured shoes. He is of course, it's the prince. They are soft and bright fabric. They are the shoes. Well done. He has a cloak over his back. So he, obviously, is the prince, over his back. His is a possessive determiner because you have the noun next to the determiner, which is back. Okay. It is brown and orange and it is trimmed with green block work pattern. His head, so the prince, is topped with an orange kufi cap. It has snowflake patterns. The cap is replaced with it. They are a soft yellow colour and they stand out from the hat. So they is describing in place of the snowflaked patterns. So I would like you to look at the princess and the couple. So there's a picture of the prince. Okay, he's on his throne. It's a lovely picture, isn't it? She's very talented. So the prince sentences, I want you to rewrite these sentences choosing pronouns and possessive determiners that will improve your cohesion and will avoid repeating yourself. So the prince sits on a royal throne. The royal throne has 2 pillars. The pillars are topped with a golden spear. The prince is holding a staff in his prince's left hand. The staff is tight in his hand. The staff has a golden stake at the top of the staff. There's a lot of repetition there. We've mentioned pillars twice. We mentioned the staff, the prince. What pronouns can replace those words? Okay, rewrite them. And also number 2, 3, and 4. So 4 sentences. If you could highlight what the pronouns are and the possessive determiners for me and share your work with me or Miss Boardman. Thank you, Year 4.